Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel and more rain. So, in today's video, I'm gonna go down here and pull some more parts off the 300 and kind of show y'all what I've done with it so far. And like I was talking about in the last video, white truck's the daily driver again for me until I can find something else, which I'm supposed to hear back on today. So I'm gonna go down here and get 300 pushed in the shop, and I'll get with y'all here in a second. Okay, so this is kind of some of the stuff I pulled off 300 so far. Pulled the wheels and tires off. I'm taking these for a guy to look at Friday. The plastics, I think I have the plastic sold. I'm still waiting on the guy about shipping and all that. I got the gas tank sold. I sold the front rack. I have the rear rack here. The axle out of the Yamaha, which is also shot. You can see the difference there. And then the 300, what's left of it. Pulled it apart before we left for Biloxi last week. So there it is. I have to pull off the front hubs in the rear end to take to a guy tomorrow. And in here we got a pile of 300 parts. Got the airbox and carb over here. I gotta take the carburetor and the seat to a guy tonight. And then over here we got the motor off the 300. As you can see there, complete motor. Didn't take nothing off of it. If any of you guys would be interested in that motor, I'm asking, was it I was asking 300 bucks for the motor. That's what it was. That's what I have it posted for. Asking 300 for the motor. Asking 150 for the wheels and tires if they don't sell. And asking 200 for the plastics. I have the trunk lid with a perfect taillight. The Kickstarter cover, as well as both the fenders out here. The fenders don't have any cracks in them or none of that. Pretty nice fenders, really. Full exhaust. You know, I have everything off of it. So if you're interested in it, shoot me an offer on Instagram or whatever. Same username as my YouTube channel. Have the harness here, and like I said, just a bunch of stuff here and there off of it. Also, while I'm out here, I have these shocks down here sold off the old 420 that I'm going to take to a guy Friday afternoon. And we got the axle out of the Yamaha. A little collar down there. If you guys remember, I showed you all that little collar was on this side. What we ended up having to do is take the torch, heat it up to where it's glowing hot, and beat the axle through. I believe that is a piece of the bearing, but I'm really not sure. So I got a new axle ordered for it. I got new differential bearings ordered and new wheel bearings for the rear end. So hopefully we can get this thing back together and hopefully running. I already know the carburetor's probably going to be junk, so I'm kind of expecting that. And the Yamaha I'm just gonna try to sell it. So, if anybody wants it, there you go. Be a nice little project. No, you know, like I showed y'all, you turn the key over, it won't crank on the button. The contacts are broke down in there. So I'm 99% sure this is it. And it'll probably need the carburetor cleaned because it's been sitting. New battery, new CDI box, new starter solenoid. Make me an offer on it, I don't know. So, but yeah, guys, like the 300, you know, this is why if I can't sell one, like I did with the 420 that I used to have, that's why I part them out. So it's easier to sell individual parts, you know, like this seat and the carburetor over there. I got a guy gonna buy those for 75 bucks. I sold the tank for 40, you know. If I sell all this stuff, I'm gonna make more money on it by parting it out if I were to just sell it. So this rear end out here, for example, I told the guy, you know, I told him I'll make you a deal on it, 100 bucks, you can have the whole rear end and the front hubs. I'll just throw those in. Nothing wrong with the rear end. So, but I'm gonna get it in here, move some stuff around, get some stuff. I'm ready to go. And hopefully, this is Wednesday, so hopefully by the end of today, I will get some information on potentially the next vehicle that I was talking about in last video. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna get this 300 in here, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Okay, guys. So I was just gonna go over right quick. I did get the 300 pushed in here. Of course, I covered the inlet to for the drive shaft tunnel. I covered it up with a plastic bag, got it zip tied around there. That way water didn't seep into the rear end. But I'm gonna get this pulled probably tonight when I get back from selling the seat and the carburetor. But I was gonna go over right quick why, you know, the title and thumbnail of this video, why I part out, you know, four-wheelers like this. So I'm just jump right in it. This 300 right here, for the stuff that I already think I have sold, I'm already making my money back. You know, let's just be honest here. Now this thing, you know, the tie rods, it's a 91 model 300. They're shot. The steering bushing right here is gone, as you can see. You know, little stuff like that. Okay, but this 300 right here, before I tore it down, I was asking 800 bucks, right? Had zero interest in it at all. I'm guessing because it's a 200 out of 300, but had zero interest at all at 600 bucks or at 800 bucks. So we'll say like the 420 that I used to have, that 2008. On that one there, I paid 900 bucks for it, 800 or 900 bucks, I don't remember. I got the 29.5s. They were brand new at the time, and the wheels on that bike, right? So that's the money on the bike already, right? So I got the motor, which is over here. Got the plastics. I sold the plastics for $250. Got the motor right here. I sold the front case, the rear case, the shift shaft that goes through here, or through here, to a guy. Sold the front diff to a guy, the hubs, and the four-wheel drive selector for 500 bucks. 400 or 500, I don't remember. Okay, so I'm going to show you on this one, for example. Plastics $250. I kept the floorboards because they were trimmed. My perfectly you know, perfectly like brand new floorboards out there on the SCRUBBLADE. I kept the seat. This one's a little nicer than mine was, but this one needs new foam. As you can kind of feel the ripples in it right there. But I sold the seat off of it. Yeah, matter of fact, this is my original seat. The seat on the other one, and that's what it was. The seat on the other one that I sold, that I parted out, it was bad. So this is my original seat, but I sold that seat for $50. I sold, let's see, the front rack, the front bumper, and the back rack for $150. I had an HMF exhaust on it, same thing as I have on this one. Sold it for $100. The shocks, like I talked about earlier, I'm selling those Friday for $60. And I still have the frame. I have the side plastics, the black plastics. I believe I still have those. The bumper cover, I sold it to a guy for $20. I still have, I sold the winch that was on it, that I put on it, to a guy for $50. And you know, just stuff like that. I made well over, you know, my money on that one, you know. I was asking $800 for it without the wheels and tires because the motor locked up. It needs a crankshaft and bottom end. But you know, just like that, I made well over my money on that thing. So you know, stuff like that, like the Yamaha over here. If I knew I could part it out, I probably would. Because it would just be easier to sell pieces, you know. Because sure enough, somebody is going to want more than one piece, and such as that, you know. But like this thing, you know, it doesn't run. The 300 ran, the 420 ran before it locked up. But this thing, you know, you could part it out, but you know, it's just interest. 300's pretty popular. 420's pretty popular. Yamaha Bruins, I don't know. So, but yeah, that is the main reason why I part out four-wheelers. So let's say this 300 right here. Let me sit down here and go over this. Let's say with this 300, okay, I paid $600 for it. Bought it from a guy south of Little Rock, a little bit. Paid $600 for it. So say I sell the plastics for $200. I sell the rear end for $100, which it is sold. I sell the carburetor and the seat for $75. Let me grab my phone here. I'm gonna start adding this up for y'all. So you got plastics for $200, carbon seat for $75. I sold the front rack for $60. I sold the rear end and the hubs for $100. Say I sell the wheels and tires for $200. That's what I'm asking for. Right there, I'm already making money. So then, say I sell the motor for $300, right? Bam, almost $1,000. I had this thing posted at $800 with no interest at all. I'm, you know, gonna sell all this stuff really quick. So just like that, you know, I'm making money. And that still doesn't count. Okay, so I still got a frame, right? Still got a wiring harness. I still got all the lug nuts off of it over there for other projects, or this, the 350, the 420, whatever. I still have the coil, the spark plug wire over here. I still have the heat shield. I still have the dash, the air box, the exhaust, the foot pegs, the shocks, you know, the arms, all that stuff. So it's just one of them things, you know, where you make your money back pretty quickly, I might add, and then you still have all this stuff that you can sell. I have a back rack that's perfect that I can sell to somebody for probably 75 to 100 bucks, you know. So it's just stuff like that that you got to think about. This is not for everybody. I will say that right now. Like this here, you know, I made a trip to Conway Thursday before we left for Biloxi. I made a trip to Conway literally 10 minutes after we got back from Biloxi to sell the front rack. I'm going to make a trip to Conway tonight to sell the carburetor and the seat. And tomorrow I'm going to make a trip to Little Rock or Sheridan to sell the rear end and the hubs. So, you know, it's a lot of traveling. And for y'all that seen my 10,000 mile review of the Toyota RTs, that is exactly how we put so many miles on that truck. But, you know, that's just how it is. There's a lot of driving, you know, a lot of driving involved, a lot of work. I have about 4 hours in tearing this thing down. You know, I'm getting pretty quickly, pretty efficient at tearing these down. Also, I have the bolts over here. So, you know, if I ever buy another 300, I need bolts. I got bolts. So, I'm going to quit rambling on. I'm sure you guys get the point. You know, parting four-wheelers out, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time, but you make your money back and more. So, but if you guys liked today's video, please leave a like and comment down below, and stay tuned. Hopefully I get a new for the driveway. I almost said it there, but I caught myself. You know, hopefully the lady that owns it will let me know something tonight, and maybe I can go look at it. And if I can sell some of this 300 stuff, maybe I'll just buy it. There's two different ones that I want to look at. One is a nice, very nice candidate for a project, and one of them, the motor needs rebuilt. So I might buy one, I might buy both. I don't know. So we will see. But yeah, guys, if you like today's video, please leave a like and comment down below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon, that way you get notified when I post a video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all have a great day.